Hey, good morning. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. I was at St. John Divine Baptist Church fall festival they have every year, and it's a fantastic event where we cook a whole hog on the grill and we fellowship with members of the church and members of other churches. It was really nice. And I remember having this conversation with one of my good friends, and we talked about the youth and how it's very important for us to give our message out to the youth about being in church, whether it's virtual church, in church, being in church. And I thought about my grandmother and how my grandmother forced me to go to church. I'm talking about I was kicking and screaming, didn't want to go. I wanted to stay home, watch the game. Probably was out that night before and probably came in 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Didn't want to go to no church, but she would make me go to church. She would force me to go to church. Now, in my younger days, she used to allow me to sleep in the seats, but I was still in church. But when I got 17, 18, she was still making me go to church, and I always wondered back then, I was like, why are you doing this? Why are you forcing me? Now that I'm older, I realize what she was preparing me for. See, what young people don't realize is that you will go through storms. It's not about if the storm is coming. It's when the storm is coming. And when that storm comes, you're going to turn to something. And what my grandmother was trying to teach me, she was trying to put God inside of me, embedded in my being. So when those storms come, I would know who to turn to. I will remember the pastor and those verses that he was telling us, and I would pull them up and read them and get through what I'm going through because of those verses, because of that feeling I had inside that building. They're coming. The storms won't stop. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And if you turn to the wrong thing, social media, alcohol, drugs, or whatever it is, it's going to take you to a place that you don't need to be. But if you turn to God and you realize He was there the whole time waiting on you, you will get through those storms and you become better and better and better. It's like a weightlifter, right? When a weightlifter lifts weights, he gets stronger every time. So every time you go through a storm, you get stronger and stronger. And if you have children that's behind you, you going through them storms for them too. So you can be strong for them and you can teach them how to be strong. That's why going to church as a young person is so vital. I don't care if you're in the church, you're virtually going to church. Do something to get that entrenched into your being. So when them storms come, you'll be prepared for them. Y'all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Y'all take care.